to come in and discuss a few things with you all. First and foremost, I wasn't going to complete this with the simple fact that I don't know what happened to the video, right? But I'm still just going to record this anyway. And in the meantime, I'll just, like on my downtime, get into it and figure out what's going on with the camera and so on and so on. But I'm not trying to be here long this morning. I want to start by saying Grand Rising to all of you gods and goddesses. I was in the house last night, y'all, and I like being like outside of nature. I'm gonna say it like that. So I keep to an extent. I keep my windows open. I keep okay, fam. I apologize. um, I keep my windows open. I keep my door open. I like my screen up. 9 out of 10, I'm outside. Anyway, on like my yoga mat, even if it's just not really pertaining to yoga, but if it's just sitting there, meditation, and so on and so forth, right? So that's just to set the scene for y'all. I'm sitting in the house, and I look. I hear this noise, so I look out the window, and I just see. That's not how it happened. It started with me like going for a walk, and I saw this truck, and the truck is going down the street like at a constant pace, not slow but kind of fast, right? It has this little thing on the back of it, and it's like, as some of us know it to be sliding down the street with this, I don't know, something coming from the back of it. They're spraying something in the air. What are they spraying in the air? I don't know, right? So I was like, oh, that's something off the chain, but I let it go. I'm sitting in the house later on last night at a time that we all should have been in the house. I hear this little noise. I look out the window. I see the same truck coming down my street now. So I'm like, what is that, and what are they doing? Fam, we are in the midst of our ascension process. The new earth is here. So I want to say I've made this disclaimer before, and I think I'll start making it at the beginning of all of my videos. There are many that will not be able to take heed or be able to digest the things that I advertise and I post. Well, not advertise, but the things that I post and the things that I discuss on my channel. One being is that all I'm going to speak about is the truth. I'm not dealing with no BS. I'm not dealing with nobody's lies. So we are in the midst of an ascension process. The new earth is just about completed. You got some people that are already there on the new earth. And I know some people think, well, what if that's worse than here? You need to be doing shadow work, and you need to be doing a lot of meditation within nature. Asking the sun for downloads, asking the sun for guidance, dealing with your tree spirits, dealing with nature, if that's a thought form of you. Nothing is worse than here. So if you have the ability to make the ascension process that they've always told us, rapture, or either you gotta die to get there, you get what I'm saying? It's all been a BS lie. This is our time. The now. I'm not gonna say the time because I have my thing about time, and I know that. I'm not gonna go there with y'all today. But the thing about our now is presenting itself with us with the opportunity to be able to ascend to the next earth. I'm not gonna let nobody stop me from making that ascension. You get what I'm saying? Like it just makes no sense. I am competent enough to know that I'm conscious enough to be aware that this is taking place. Y'all, keep y'all mind in a conscious state. Raise your vibration. I'm not telling you nothing that I wouldn't be doing right now at this point. You get what I'm saying? Raise your vibration. A lot of people feel like it's nasty. Walk outside on the ground with no shoes on. Talk to nature. Sometimes just sit there and do some breathing exercises. Just go. Just sit in nature. Be one with nature. We are returning back to the source. We are returning back to the truth. We've just been hidden for so long. We have a divine feminine creator. And people are around here stating that relating to God, he this and he that. When exactly like I stated, there is no male, female. At the same time, there are feminine and male aspects, which is what we all are. Masculine and feminine energy. Now, some of us are in the form of masculine and feminine energy. So that's different. That form and that matter is different from that energy. It shouldn't be, but that's the matter's opportunity, and that's the matter's business to tune into the energy. Thank you, Spirit, for that. Yeah, because it just came up with but yeah. So again, this may sound like something ironically strange to some of you, and the only thing that you need to do is go inside. We have to go inside. All I'm going to say is like this. Whatever affiliation situation that you're dealing with that's telling you, or if they are not telling you to be out in nature, be one with nature, to meditate, they have an ulterior motive for you. They do not have the right agenda for you. This ain't nobody dealing with that. Don't nobody want that. That is a mechanism to stop you from being able to ascend. Because this earth is tired of the filth and the lies. So if you are having any entanglement with the filth and the lies, you cannot go. This is happening now. Whether people accept it or not, it's happening now. So it's either one or two things. Either you begin to seek out your divine feminine, begin to seek out the truth, begin to go inward. One of the best things that I could have been told that I didn't embrace off the bat or like right immediately was about going inside. That is one of the best things that you could ever do. How many of y'all know that you have higher aspects of yourself? Like for real. A lot of us don't even know that we have chakra points, energy points within our body, all throughout our body. And one of the greatest ones is that crown chakra, which is our connection to our higher aspects. That crown chakra is your gateway to your Christos, to your Christ consciousness, which is connected to which is your Ori, your higher self, your head. And we're not talking physical, we're talking spirituality, okay? We're talking the things that we cannot see. If someone would have told me, possibly 3 years ago, they're like, oh, hey, you got energy points throughout your body, you can heal people, you can do this and you can do that, I would have been like, okay, yeah, something wrong with you. I know what I know now. I know what I experienced. I know what I have experienced in the past. I know what I experience on a daily basis. are on a mission to find ourselves so that we can complete the task that is before us. We are not here to be a top-notch in a nigga. That's not the reason that we're here. We are here on a mission. Now, whether some of y'all embrace it or not, I don't know. But I would suggest that you take all things to your higher self. Some of y'all that need the interpretation, to your higher self, your crown chakra, to your Christ consciousness, your higher self, your crown chakra. It's all one. But that is going to be your access and your I guess I can say gateway to expanding your consciousness. Then you have to accept. If you're not accepting and you're not believing, then nothing is going to come to you. We are co-creators of our own reality, and then a lot of us don't even know it. Meaning, nobody can tell you who you are and what you got to do and what your future is going to be like. It's up to us to take that time to go within, discover that we need to discover, and then bring it outward so that we are able to, like, you know, this is the only way, the best way I heard it. What are you doing to help nature help you ascend? Because see, a lot of us got this thing where like we on this pity trip. Now is not the time for a pity trip. Now is not the time for I was told this. Oh, I was told that. Forget all of that. Erase all of that. Deprogram yourself. Because we have all been programmed. So deprogram yourselves. Because if you do not deprogram yourself, which is going to be the first thing you're going to have to do, strip yourself of all of the filth and the gook. Meaning the lies that we've all been told, the ways you're supposed to move about things, the way things are, the way things operate, the way things work, who this is and who that is. Question it all. The greatest technology, like I've heard before, and I thought was one of the best things ever. You see, I had like a lot of things like, dang, I never thought. A lot of things were the greatest things I've ever heard. Your mind is the greatest technology that you need. Just think about that. Your mind is the greatest technology around. It has stored so much. It holds so much. It knows so much. Why would we not go inside to get any answer that we need? A lot of people run around here saying, I'm ready for church to open back up so I can go give me some prayer. Ready for church to open back up so I can go do this. Ready for church to open up so I can go do that. I got news. That ain't happening. The churches have been closed down, y'all. In case y'all haven't heard it. They've been closed down because they have been a part of the lies all of this time. The lies. So this is one of the biggest things I had to accept. You know, I've gained a whole lot, but they have not been telling you a truth, so they possibly are motivating you all, or those of you who still exist within the churches. They may be motivating to you, but they're telling you lies. They're not telling you to go inside. They're not telling you to tap into your third eye. They're not telling you to go into your mind's eye and view what is there, get answers that are there, communicate with yourself that is there. They are not telling you that. They are leading you astray. See, it was one thing when I wasn't in position. But when I had the tools I needed, I'm here. So yeah, I'm sure a few of the videos they look a little scratchy now. But that's what we all have to do right now. Tune into the proper channel. Tune into the proper frequency. Raise your vibration and raise your frequency, because if you do not raise your vibration and frequency, you will not make it to the new earth. It's not going to happen for you. I'm telling you what I know. This is dealing with the elders and the ancestors now. This is what I know. We are not here to play around. Many of us are starseeds here on missions, just chose to come back to help raise the vibration and frequency and help for the ascension process. And then we're not going to pussyfoot around with this thing. Then the other half of that's not that half. Because we all, yes, yet are star seeds. But the other half that's just not on that complete star seed mission. You're either here because you chose to be here through a soul contract, or you're here because in a past life something happened and you have something to complete, something to learn. I know. I'm here because I was cut off in a past life. That mission will get completed this time, though. If they're gonna get completed this time, we're on a mission. Y'all go inside to find yourself, man. Stop letting these people tell you you need to get this so you can live. You need to get that. Do y'all know what that vaccine is doing? Okay, I'm gonna let it go. It's not hard. Do y'all research. The people that's on all the platforms can't tell y'all everything. How much y'all want them to tell y'all? Y'all want them to tell you exactly who you was in the past life. Y'all want to tell them everything that you did in the past life. Y'all want them to tell you what the mechanism was from the past life that you had, that was a good tool. You want them to tell you what you had from the past life that was a bad tool. You want them to tell you from the past life what you need to come here and learn now. Like, that doesn't go like that. Something has to be done for the self, by the self. You're waiting on an aspect or an entity to come riding on a cloud to save you. And the sun is already presenting himself in the clouds. Y'all, I can't make this up. I can't make this stuff up. Me even making my videos is a part of me. I'm going to give you an example. I'm going to give you all an example. Before I really started tapping into focusing on doing my shadow work, focus on going inward, focus on doing more meditating, focus on being more outside with nature, paying attention to when I had birds around me or squirrels or lizards, the lizards that will come in. I have lizards that will come and communicate. I'm like, what the heck? So before I started tapping into this, right, if you look at my page and you look at some of the previous videos, it was kind of like edgy. The tuning wasn't right. The channel was not proper. It wasn't the right channel. It wasn't the right frequency. I wasn't on the right frequency because what I was trying to talk about, I was basically lowering my vibration because that's not even where I was. Pay attention to the stuff that you talk about and you study on a daily basis. It's a sign of where your consciousness is, how far your consciousness has expanded. Now I get this motivation. They're like, I'm trying to get something. I'm trying to get something done every day. I would love to get like 2 or 3 videos in a day. I mean, like, that'd be awesome. You know what I'm saying? Outside of that box, outside of that shell, because what am I going to do holding all the information? I would turn to basically take the human computer because I know so much. You will run yourself crazy trying to hold something in because you're doubting that you're going to be accepted. I don't give a darn if you don't get not one viewer, not one subscriber. Keep doing what you got to do. Keep putting your message out there. Keep growing. Keep studying. Keep meditating. Keep striving. Keep pushing because now is the time. It's presenting itself. We're not talking about no lower vibration frequency stuff. We're not around no lower vibrational people, unless it's something that someone that the divine has us in the way of completing a mission, completing a task. I don't know who I'm talking to, y'all, but I know I'm talking to a good bit of people. The time is now. You want to know what it is? Some of y'all like, oh, Lord, give me a sign. You want to know what it is? You want to know what it is? You keep asking for confirmation after confirmation after confirmation after confirmation. Go inside. You keep seeking. Go inside now. It's the most greatest thing that you will ever be able to do for yourself. You'll be surprised at what you learn too. The people that you meet. Start off with 5 minutes a day, y'all. Go outside early in the mornings. Do some sun gazing. Talk to the sun. Grand Rising Sun, I love you and I thank you for your energy you project on this earth. I thank you for the energy that you project into me. I thank you for the guidance that you give me. I thank you for your divine knowledge. Your divine intelligence. Because we know that we get our energy from you. Mother Earth, we thank you. I thank you. Go outside in the morning, talk to the earth, go talk to the trees, go talk to the sun. Stop feeling like you got to be a homegirl or a homeboy that you hanging with, because that's not our opportunity. I'm trying to tell you, it ain't it. It ain't it. It ain't the one. Mm-mm. So, like, it's all up to you. It is up to us now, fam. We are beyond the moment of thinking somebody is going to come and save us. If you got questions of some things that you want me to talk about, or you want me to elaborate on something more in another video, also drop that content down below, and I'll get to it, because we're growing. So I don't know who else it is that needs to step out on their faith and step out on their ledge and start speaking what they know, start speaking their truth and getting their purpose. But hey, baby, we on a mission, so let's go. You're not alone. I'm with you. There are other people that are starting the mission with you. There are people that are already on the mission that have to grow in what their teachings are. So it's like the other ones have to get in their place as well. Okay?